Hello people, this is Divine Notary, and today I just wanted to quickly do this video and talk about my next signing experience. Okay, as you all know, I'm still relatively new as a notary signing agent in Illinois, but I'm getting things together, and so this video was actually going to discuss what I went through and what I've learned from my second signing experience. Okay, so it all started out this way. I had some things that I needed to do, and this was on the 31st. So this was Thursday, the 31st of December 2020. So I'm going about my business, doing what I needed to do, and as I'm out and about in my car, I get a notification from a signing company, and that I have applied with. So I believe I applied with this one. It wasn't a SnapDocs connection or anything like that. It was just a signing company, but they were linked with signing order. So I clicked available, and they said that for the time, they said to be decided, so TBD, to be decided. So I was like, okay, cool. So I clicked available, and I went about my business because I was not sure, because there's been several times that I've clicked available, and and they said, okay, but nothing ever came about it. I guess maybe they had somebody else that took up, or they had other people that they posted to or whatnot. So about less than like 10 minutes later, I get a notification on my email that the signing has been, confirmed, and that I should call the borrower and stuff. And so I place a call to the borrower to let them know, that there was a signing that was supposed to take place at their house, and what time will be okay for them, since the time was not really decided and whatnot. And the time that we agreed on was 4:30. Okay, so she was like, fine, let's do it at 4:30, and it was not too far from my house anyway. So I had to get everything together, get the signings, the paperwork together. My printer was acting up. I had to put the paper together. The printer actually had been, I have a brother printer, but the printer had been sleeping, was like a deep sleep for a while, so it wasn't printing the document straight up. But I don't know if that was the issue or just the underlying issue. Then also I had just changed my internet at home, so I just changed my internet, and the network setting was different from the one before. And so I was running back and forth, still trying to figure out what was going on. And I went back to my computer. It was saying printing documents. Went back to the printer, nothing was going on. And this time was getting really, really tight. It was already 4 o'clock. So I quickly called the signer, like, you know what, I'm having printing issues, but I will be there as soon as I'm done. She said it's fine. So I go back. Eventually I figure out that it was the network setting that had to put in find a network on the printer and put in a password. So I did, and once I did, the computer started printing. I turned the computer off, turned it back on or whatever, and the computer started printing. So it printed out the documents, and I am actually still, because my printer is actually relatively new, so I'm still getting used to my printer. And it was saying receiving data, and it was printing. So after like a while, like maybe like 2 minutes, it paused. So I'm figuring out, okay, it's time to print out the second copy, but apparently it was not. It only printed out half. So it was just a whole bunch of things going on. But anyway, eventually I printed out the document for myself. I mean, for the signer to sign, as well as the ones that they would keep at home. Before I go on with the fact that eventually the signer actually said yes, I should come. when I first actually called the signer, okay, told her, I'm from ABC, loan company, signing company, and I'm calling to confirm your sign-in for so and so time or whatever. She was like, oh, a sign-in? Oh, we had a notary come about 2 days ago, and we've already signed the documents, and it's been FedExed. So yeah, we don't need you to come. So you can tell your company, yeah, I think they actually called me earlier, and she was like, yeah, you can tell them that that sign-in is not needed, or notary is not needed, because it's already been done, and our financial advisor has not advised us on anything related to another sign-in. So I'm like, okay. And then she's like, more so, they said the documents were delayed because of a snowstorm that happened a few days back, but the documents, they have not advised us or told us that the documents would not come. So FedEx has not said that. They just said it would come on Monday or Tuesday. And mind you, this was on Thursday. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I quickly called the signing company and let them know the situation. And they were like, thank you, that they're gonna let the title company. So I'm like, cool, well, that's cool. So I guess I don't have to go anymore. So I just, was like, well, no problem. And then like 5 minutes later, I got a call back from the borrower, the signer, and she's like, oh, you know what? Actually, I just got a call from the title company, and I was told that you can go ahead and come, because the notary that came 2 days ago did not have all the documents. She only had some of them, so you're going to have the rest of the documents. She's like, yeah, it's really confusing. I don't know what's going on, but that's what we were told. So you can go ahead and come. And so we set up the time to 4:30. So that's all the drama that happened with that one. When I got there, we did the signing. It was not too bad. The documents, I don't know. It said a refi. The documents was for a refi. The signing was for a refi. Like a refinance. But when I asked the borrowers, I was like, oh, okay, so you guys are refinancing your and they were like, no, we're actually purchasing a house in the down south, I think maybe Georgia or somewhere, and they're purchasing a new home, so they're getting a loan for that new home. I'm like, oh, okay, and I was like, okay, no problem. So we did the signings. It was like several notarizations and stuff. Some of the documents, like the Patriot Act. I took 2 forms of ID, their driver's license. The wife it was actually 2 signers, husband and wife. The wife used her state ID, the husband used his driver's license. Then they both, for their second ID, they used their voter ID card. So everything was documented and everything. Took about maybe an hour or so, give or take. And once I was done, I don't have like a physical scanner yet, so I just used my phone. It took forever doing one by one. So I'm gonna, have to get the actual, scanner to try to get it real quick, so I can, start having, be more efficient with my signing. Yes, I just wanted to document the experience that I had with my, my next signing and everything. I still have the documents in FedEx. I still have the documents here. They're still with me in the FedEx seal, because the label has not yet been sent to me. I've notified the they actually told me that once I scan and send the scanned documents to them, that they will print me out a label, but that never happened. And I emailed them yesterday to let them know what the issue was, and they were like, oh, so it was this morning that they sent me back a reply saying that that the title company has not yet sent them a label, so they're still waiting, and once they get it, they'll email me or they'll send me the label. So for now, it's still here. Yesterday was New Year's Day, so obviously we couldn't really do anything. Today is Saturday, the day after the 2nd of January, and so I'll wait. And I mean, if I have to wait till Monday, it is what it is, or until everything is cleared. But as for my end, as for everything that I have needed to do, just except just to send the stuff via UPS or FedEx, whatever they decide. That's so I just exactly wanted to, you know, just be, you know, let you all know what is going on with my, you know, my next experience and stuff, just so you can learn a thing or two. And make sure you leave your comments as well about any other experiences that you've had as well, and you know, whatever else is related, questions and whatnot. You can leave your comments. Make sure you subscribe to get, and you know, and hit the notification bell to get notified of anytime I post a video, and like, thumbs up, and all of that. Okay, so thank you for watching, and remain blessed, and have a happy new year. Okay, this is New Year, so happy New Year to everyone. I don't know if I said that earlier. I guess I didn't, but because I just went straight to the video. But yeah, so we're just, the prayer is that this will be a year of greater heights and expansion